All right, let's go over this one together. This is sent from Joey. I appreciate that. This is cop shoots man for walking away. Remember, when I do police breakdowns, body camera footage breakdowns, or use of force, it's in the moment, right with you guys. Now, we're live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific. But when I do these videos, any of them, I'm watching stuff for the first time as if you were. I don't want to watch the video and then go back and search the law and search department policy, because that's not how the court of public opinion works. I have experience as a trained, educated police officer. Now I'm a citizen again. It's time for me to look at and put the puzzle pieces together in the moment the same way you see them, because let's not mince words. This is how life works now, right? We wind up reading a big, bold title on an article and say, oh my God, this is the reality of it, and we do not read the body of the article. So we're going to break this down the same way in real time, watching it with you. Thank you for, this is We the People University. The only thing I did look for was the original body camera footage. I could not find it. I'm sure it's out there, but I did my best for a search, couldn't find it. So I'm not going to cover the content that you reviewed from We the People University, but I appreciate this for putting it out there. This was from December 2023. His body camera, or his view was done. Apparently, this took place from what I did find in 2021. So we're going to take a look at this together. All I know is that this is from August 29th. Here's the body camera information. 2021. This is 10:40 in the morning. Cop shoots man for walking away. This was ugly. We're going to watch this together and see what happens.
Come get in this car now. Get in. Up. Up. Come get in this fucking car. If you don't get in this fucking car right now, I'm about to beat your ass.
So today, all right, I'm going to just skip ahead here because I want the body camera footage. I don't want the details. I want to see this as the same way you would. I do not know what this is from the start. I don't know what kind of call this was. Again, I don't want to hear what his explanation was, because then that's going to put me in a bias. So I appreciate you doing the breakdown. If you want to watch what his information was, that's fine. But let's take a look at this together. So let me hear.
1050.
1050 is a car crash. It's a lot of departments do not use 10 codes. 10 code like 1021 for our department meant call, or 1019. Oh, that was always the best one when you heard 9521 1019 per 500. Yeah, come back to the police department. Chief wants to see you. Oh, fucking joy. 1038, a traffic stop. 1020, 2728 was license and license plate. 1029, warrant check. 1111, well, if you heard that from the dispatchers, that meant, hey, I'm about to tell you some information this guy may be wanted. So this is 1050, so you have a vehicle crash. So it's not a traffic stop. And if she called out at 1050, to my view, that means that she was not dispatched to it, because the dispatchers would already notify. So this probably happened in her view. She saw this happen in real time. Why she's got the sirens activated, I don't know. Or this could be it. Ooh, putting my police brain on. If her sirens are on, that means she was pursuing this person. And I'm listening to her voice already.
This one down below. We'll talk more about it later.
1050.
All right, so I bet you anything she was pursuing him and he crashed. That's how it came to a stop. Yeah, gun drawn, she was pursuing him. She was chasing him.
Get out! Get the fuck out and get down! I'm not with you. Get on the fucking ground! Get on the fucking ground! Get on the ground on your...
I've been in a few pursuits, and let me tell you something. They're the worst things in the world. I know domestics are the worst things in the world. No, man, vehicle pursuits are. Because when you get that, we called it in the academy, I want to get that son of a bitch. And you get tunnel vision, and man, you're driving your car, and you don't see anything other than the vehicle you are pursuing, and it's reckless. It's why a lot of departments out there restrict or outlaw vehicle pursuits. That's why I'm a part of Mobile Spike technology, which is the single greatest piece of equipment to terminate vehicle pursuits. And when you hear it, I've only heard permission once, and that was New Year's Day 2017 16, where we had a guy who shot his girlfriend in the head and killed her in Waukegan, Illinois. And for some strange reason, he found himself in our town. And then all of a sudden you hear one of our bordering town cops go, "I've got that vehicle." And he goes by, another cop goes by, then there's me, and all of a sudden we hear our dispatcher go, "Per Waukegan, pursue, pursue, pursue." It was like a scene out of The Dark Knight. There was easily 100 squad cars there when we all got wound up. But your adrenaline dumps, and it's always been this case. It's always been my view with vehicle pursuits. Every time they stop, the offender is always like, "I didn't do anything." I've had 4 vehicle pursuits. Every time they've ended, I'm like, adrenaline dumped up, and the other guy's like, I'm listening to you. They're calm as shit. It's pretty fucking interesting.
You can stop me right now.
Yes, man, I ain't did nothing.
I'm not fucking with you.
I ain't did nothing.
Get on the fucking ground, Tracy. Get on the fucking ground. If you try running, I swear to fucking God.
If she called him by his first name, then they had knowledge. These are probably regulars. Am I bothered by her language? No. A lot of times you have to speak to the level of what somebody understands. So if I come up to you and I say, "Hey, sir, do me a favor, turn the vehicle off," and you don't turn the car off, I say, "Sir, turn the car off, please. Sir, turn the car off, please. Turn the fucking car off now." Hey, you don't have to talk to me that way. I got pulled in an office for that specific thing, and my deputy chief asked me, "Why'd you use that language?" I said, "Sir, it took me that long to get him to turn the car off. I spoke the language that he understood, and I got the job done." So I don't mind her language so much. Tactics-wise, there's a lot of thoughts I have on vehicle pursuits, drawing down on a suspect, its use of force in the moment, continuum. We don't know their intent, so it's kind of cover your ass on that one. She's got a pistol drawn. It doesn't mean that he's not armed. She can. It takes a nanosecond for somebody to roll over and go in their waistband and pull something out, especially over, and you can kind of see it in the top of the screen here. Her partner's dealing with this subject. I guess Tracy is his name. And so she's got to keep an eye on this one. She hasn't handcuffed him. She's already a female, so you know my opinion of that. But what does she do that's good here? Her commands are clear. Yeah, she's going to have an adrenaline dump. The pistol's going to be pointed.
Get on the fucking ground, Tracy.
But now she's ordering him around.
Get on the fucking ground. If you try running, I swear to fucking God. I swear.
She's holstering her pistol. But why? This guy is still covered, and you haven't done any pat down for weapons. You got a holster. His partner here, I'm kind of blocking the view. Here's the chokehold. I thought those were illegal. So here's 2 cops who can't do the job again. One's female. I don't know if one's in shape or not. Yes, I'm armchair quarterbacking. You guys deserve it. This is a soup sandwich. This is a shit show from the beginning.
Swear to God.
So okay, couple different things. She goes right from pistol without securing this subject into custody. This is tunnel vision. She's got that, "I'm going to get you, son of a bitch." She's got one. She's not covering him. And she immediately goes to this Tracy guy where her partner's at.
Get on the fucking ground. If you try running, I swear to God. I swear to God.
She goes right to taser and tases him because the male partner can't do his job. He can't take a guy down and take him into custody. So this is emotion, it's adrenaline dump, and it's tunnel vision.
If you move, you're going to get it too. You understand?
This is...
Bring me your cuffs.
Bring me your cuffs. I got to hear that. Hang on.
Hey, bring me your cuffs. I didn't mean to, man.
Bring me your cuffs? He doesn't have his own?
Don't you fucking run. I'll let my dog out.
Oh, the pink handcuffs. There you go. I don't know. Oh, he's got... I wondered for a second if this was a community CSO. I don't know if that's a holster or a taser. I think it's a holster for a weapon, but I don't see a pistol there. That's weird. I see okay, maybe I do. And his magazine pouch is on his other side, so he's left-handed. This is shit police tactics. You don't have him under control at all. You're about to... Why would you go and acknowledge you're going to put somebody in the handcuffs with them aware without having them under control first? There's a study that says 75% of all people who resist after arrest after they hear the first cuff go. So it's like, you know, that these are inexperienced and ill-trained police officers. So we see that from their disorganized adrenaline dump, inability to control subjects. This other guy that the female cop had, where's he at? Dude, that guy could be booked. He could be getting right back into the car, going for a pistol, and ending both these cops' life because she's got tunnel vision. She's not managing her scene right now because her backup here, he's just as shitty. So we have poor scene management, poor suspect control, poor verbal commands, and these guys kind of know that this is like the Keystone Cops right here running around circles, not knowing what they're doing.
Stay the fuck down!
I got the dookie, y'all.
Stay the fuck down!
I got the dookie.
Yeah, think about this. They're fucking with him. This cop is completely useless. And then where's the other guy? That other guy could have gone right back to the car, grabbed a knife or a gun or a tire iron, and caved in both their fucking heads. So these are inexperienced, unseasoned police officers. And if they've got more than 5 years apiece on them, then shit, we're all doomed.
Okay, get it a fucking again. Get it a fucking again.
As you can see why I'm not a fan of the taser, there's a lot of times where it just doesn't work, and taser does work with more muscle mass versus body fat because it completes an electrical circuit. Break it down. Watts versus what's amps? 18 pulses per second for involuntary muscle contraction, kind of like when you go, what are those systems? A TENS system, but a lot more painful for 5-second rounds. I don't like the taser for this specific reason. It taught cops to be focused on a tool instead of their hand skills, and I can't stand this. But, you know, thanks to Hans Marrero and the taser, the X-26 sold a shit ton of weapons because it took him down. Fucking big. She's about to do something. And this is why I say female cops escalate situations. Now, she's about to let the dog out. And I ask you this for review. If this was a competent, fit, tactical male police officer, 2 of them, and they were able to take these subjects into custody like normal, competent, fit male police officers, do you think that these subjects would feel like, A, I can get up, fight, and run, and B, she's not going to escalate her force? Now, I know, talked about this several times, police use of force is dictated by the subject, but all things being equal, that makes sense to me. When you have, I mean, if I'm a defense attorney and I find out that my subject resisted arrest all the way to the point of a canine having to be released or he was shot, I would ask, officer, you know, what's your gender? How much do you weigh? What is your skills and tactics? Because if we're going to talk about the basic fight or flight human response when it comes down to stimulus of being attacked, is it fair to say that this guy's like, man, this hurts. How can you comply when pain, you can't. Your automatic body response is fight or flight. You're not going to relax while people are standing on you, beating you, trying to handcuff you. I've said that a million times. So is it the subject who dictated use of force here, or is it the female who couldn't do her job? Because clearly, if I'm looking at command staff here too, and I'm looking at the lawsuit that's coming, all right, you drew down on this subject here. You did not secure him in the handcuffs or check him for weapons. You changed your view to the subject that your partner was dealing with. You didn't secure him. You deployed the taser twice. It didn't work. You handed over your handcuffs, which could be used as a fucking pink handcuffs. The guy ran, and then you're about to open the door for your canine. This use of force falls on your shoulders because you took part in escalating this because you couldn't do the job in the first place. If you are somebody who is still upset at the words of somebody like Andy Frisella, who retracted a statement he had no business retracting, you see female police officers are a detriment and a hindrance and a danger to the public and the community. It's pure as white snow.
Go ahead and try. Go ahead and try. Get the fuck on the ground. Get the fuck on the ground. Get in. Up. Up. Come get in this fucking car. If you don't get in this fucking car right now, I'm back.
She's ordering a subject that she hasn't checked, doesn't know is armed, to come to her to get in the car. I mean, I could stop watching the video right now. This cop needs to just rethink her. I don't know whatever happened, and I really don't care, to be honest, because these are nonstop video proofs all the time of how shitty we have police on the street, both male and female. And I'm so tired of hearing for the last 20 years, they need more training. When are they going to get it? When are these cops going to get it? Because you know what? These are citizens that have to deal with this shit. Think about it this way. Let's go to the worst scenario. They deal with these two people. They can't control them. These guys flee, go to the closest house in there, and take hostage and murder a family. Whose fault is that? Well, it's the bad guys. They fucked around. They found out. They just should have complied. What about the cops who couldn't do their job in the first place? So why is it that we always put the onus of the scene that goes to shit on the bad guy when we acknowledge nonstop that, well, cops just aren't that well trained? And the hiring process, stop hiring female police officers. Now, they do not make any difference other than negative when it comes to being on the street.
About to beat her ass. Get in the fucking car.
I didn't want my phone.
Watch this. She puts him right in the car without patting him down. Let me see. Please tell me I'm wrong. Please tell me I'm
I
wrong.
just want to get my phone.
Get in the fucking car.
Yes, ma'am. I wasn't trying to do nothing. It ain't nowhere to sit. I don't got
Get the
Oh, he looks handcuffed.
I just want to get my phone.
Get in the
What
car.
department
Now.
today? He's handcuffed. What? You fucktards, who are you handcuffing people in front still? Who? Okay. And just because your partner patted them down doesn't mean it's never an insult. If I pat somebody down and search them for weapons prior to an arrest, after handcuffing, prior to sitting there putting them in the squad car, and then you do it again, I mean, like 5 seconds after I just did it, I will never take insult to that. Never. Because I'm going to do it. I trust you, but you know what? We miss shit. We miss shit. It is what it is. She lets him go right in the squad car without even patting him down, searching him for
I
weapons.
wasn't trying to do nothing. It ain't nowhere to sit. I don't got
Get the in. Take this off.
Yes, ma'am. I don't got nothing. My money and stuff in there.
Don't you
I'll acknowledge when I'm wrong and thank fucking God you did this.
reach for shit.
I'm not, ma'am. You ain't see me resist. My money. I ain't did nothing. You treating me like I did something.
Get in there.
My money
Get
and
in
stuff.
there and I
Not
will-
get my money and stuff. Please.
Try me.
I'm not
Get in
trying.
the car.
I'm not trying you.
So far, it's the only thing that she did was properly. Or only correct was searching him, but I didn't see her look in the waistband. I'll nitpick this shit. You didn't go in the other pocket. You only looked at the pocket that got the bulge. Didn't look anywhere else on him, and his handcuffs are still in front.
Where's he at? Where's he at? Give me this. Where's he at? Are you good?
Oh, pepper spray blew back in his face. Yeah, I've used pepper spray a few times. I fucking hate it.
Here, use my shirt. We have one in custody, the other one's running on foot. It's any mess.
Here's a rule of thumb, and it was taught to me by my FTO, and it has been accurate every single time. I wonder if it's going to be accurate this time. It was always, if it's a white guy you're chasing and you can't find him, look about 50 yards in the area. If it's a black guy, he's running and running and running. You better go get a warrant. Let's see if that holds true here.
I get the dog. We got one in custody. The other one's running and very combative. Taser's been deployed twice, no effect.
Hey, you get my money, ma'am.
Shut up.
You get my money, please.
You can have jury, come on. I got mine.
Can you get my money, ma'am? Ma'am.
The best thing for you to do is to shut up.
Why I got to be quiet?
Now, the individual that
Yeah, I don't mind her language. She's got an adrenaline dump. Is what it is. I'm all about being professional and shit. But, you know, sometimes yeah, I've been the same thing. You shut the fuck up. I understand that.
Come on. I know we turned on the Caldwell right here at 3231. I don't know the road. It's mile 16.
I've known a couple of canine handlers. I've never known them let them off the leash like that. Maybe in different states. I don't know how it is. But I've seen a dog track somebody that ran from a traffic stop 4 fucking miles to the front door of that. We walked 4 miles, and that dog got that person all the way to the front door of the house that they ran in. It was glorious. So dogs are awesome. Also German Shepherd and not a Belgian Malinois. She's out of breath. Yeah, cops are often not in good shape. It's also, listen, it's you combat fighting. You got an adrenaline dump, so your heart rate is spiked. You're fighting another human being. They're fighting back. It's not like the Stairmaster or doing wind sprints. This is completely different type of cardio, but that's correct. That's why you had better learn how to fight. It's not the fact of being out of shape. It's if you don't have command presence to just show up on scene and somebody goes, I'm not going to fuck around. Damn, I don't want to test this cop. Then I don't know what you're thinking. And then if you can't fight and you learn how to conserve energy while you're fighting another human being, this is going to happen as well too.
Push.
I'm going to jump ahead a little bit. I'm going to jump ahead because I want to see where they're at. Okay, there's doing a search. Okay, where's this?
Austin, move. Austin, step out of the way. You ready? You ready?
Well, okay. Yeah, number one, I kind of agree with this. This dog has got some real fucking sloppy training. But is she going to loose the dog on the subject here? It looks like they're dealing with him.
Can't breathe.
Yeah, when you can't breathe, you can't get oxygen to your head. You can't make proper decisions. This is the same thing as like sleep deprivations. I never understood why cops would go online and they would brag about, I just worked an 18-hour day yesterday, went back home, went to my kids' baseball game, then got 2 hours sleep, went right back to the street. I'm working again. Hey, dumbass. Why the fuck would you post that on social media and brag about that? So when you get in a car accident or you rough somebody up or you shoot somebody because you can't make proper discernment due to your being tired, you don't think a defense attorney is going to just rip you apart? Officer, how much sleep did you have last night? Did you have a beer before you went to sleep? So I never understood why cops bragged about shit online. And in this statement, she's accurate. You now cannot make proper assessments or evaluations for this because you're not thinking properly. You're out of breath. You're out of shape. Oxygen's not getting to your brain.
Austin, move.
Okay, so she's going to deploy the canine because she's out of shape. Now, remember, again, is this right? Is this fair? Is this law enforcement? So because she's a female, she cannot take this subject into custody. She is out of breath. She is tired. She cannot do the job. She's now going to sick the dog onto the subject. If you are still in the camp of, well, he just should have complied, of course I agree with you on that. But do you now see how the females and the weaker, useless, fat cops escalate use of force and how they are a danger to the public? Because if I'm on scene, trust me, it's motherfucker, get in the ground right now. And they are going to listen to me. Or when I go hands-on by myself, they are going onto the ground. It's because I know the job. I know how to do the job, and I know how to talk to people as well, too.
Austin, step out of the way. You ready? You ready? You ready?
dog biting him? Okay, so the dog doesn't do fucking shit. This is useless. Here's my question as a canine handler, and I was not. It's something I didn't do. If this cop feels threatened, he's going to have weapons drawn on this subject, right? So why would you escalate use of force if your partner didn't have his baton out, OC, or pistol? The dog, I'm under the impression that the dog is on the same level of force as an impact weapon, meaning either taser or baton. I don't know what states are like with different policies, but I'm under the impression if you could use a baton to hit somebody, the canine handler can use the dog. Well, this other cop clearly doesn't have any impact weapon out. So where's the threat? Is this officer escalating force unnecessarily because she's out of shape, she has an ego, and she's got that fucking just you're pissing me off aspect? Yeah, 100%.
Drop now. Get the down. Try me.
So she's got, okay, why is your pistol drawn? You're escalating force. This cop needs to be fired. This cop is useless. Yeah, I understand. He's got one, he had it right here. He's got, his hands are both occupied. You can't grab a weapon unless you drop them. But again, I can argue too, well, he fled. And if they have, if she called him Tracy and that's his name, and they know they have prior information, maybe and what did this stop stem from? Remember this one too. Think about this for a second. And I don't know what the original stop was for. But what happens if this guy was just driving to work, or he had a towing something on his car, and she knew he had a suspended license? So she lights him up, he flees. You see how shitty some of the fucking traffic laws are too? Escalates all the way into apparently him being shot. Doesn't it blow you away, the system, what cops can do and the power the state has? So he's got 2 boots. He's got a shirt. You can articulate, yes, that he could go for a weapon if she has past knowledge with him. He's carried a knife on him every call I've ever been to, whatever the case is. You can. She is escalating this. She doesn't have control over the dog. The dog is clearly untrained, and her lazy, useless subject or partner is a problem too. So this is, if you live in, where is this? Homerville, Georgia. Holy shit, I feel sorry for you.
Down. Try me, and you're going to regret it. Try me. Tracy, if you want to die today, that's on you.
Well, I will say that I am extremely happy that...
Wow, if you want to die today, that's on you. Okay, maybe, and you could use those subjects or those tactics, but then again, it's showing the intent of what her mindset was, and she wasn't there to arrest somebody. I'm not a big fan of that. I understand why she said it. You want to make sure he knows you're serious, and if that's what it takes, and that's a officer. Why did you threaten my subject to die today? It was the language that I needed to say.
I have a charge against this.
To have him understand that I was serious about taking him into custody, and it worked. But we'll see. We'll keep going.
Down.
Get down. Go. Get down. Yo, please just put it on front. I'm stopping.
Get down.
Dude, the fuck is wrong with you? Your partner's that close, you're still drawn down? Oh, Minga. Female cops. Andy, I'm pissed at you for walking your statement back, brother. You said what you said, and you were 100% right. And here we have more proof of it.
Tracy, I don't want to kill you. I'm giving you a chance. You can talk to the judge about it.
Get down, please. Get down.
You can see she's shaking too. Adrenaline dump, heart rate's out of control. She can't manage the scene. She is, oh my God. Who this? I mean, who? The four rules of firearms. All guns are always loaded. It means you treat every gun. It doesn't matter if you pick it up and you see that it's unloaded. You treat it as if it was loaded. Number 2, keep your finger off the trigger until you're ready to pull it. Number 3, do not point the barrel of your pistol at anything you do not intend to destroy. And number 4, keep your fucking finger off the fucking trigger. Well, I can guarantee you, I'm in this situation, just knowing what I know about this, her finger's probably on the trigger. The muzzle, it's a ass hair away from shooting her partner. Oh my God, this broad better have been fired. Oh, she's got to lean on the mailbox because she's out of fucking breath, dude. And her heart rate is still escalating. So she's not able to recover. She's not able to bring her heart rate down.
I don't want to do this, and I know you're a good person. You just up. We can talk about this when we get up there. But if you make us do this shit, you can't ever come back from it, dude.
I know, I'm not.
So get the down. We can get you help. We got EMS coming. Tracy. Get him, Chad. Get him, Chad.
Get down. No.
Oh, I don't get, dude, that dog is not trained. That dog is not trained. That dog wants to play. And here's how this goes. So they deploy a dog that is not under the bite training, right? And now this guy kills the dog. You know he's going to, if he does, you know that he's going to be fucking sentenced for destruction of department property, and the whole fucking world is going to hear this guy murdered a police dog. It's like, no, it's your fault for deploying. There are 3 useless cops on this call. The broad, the fat fuck, and then the dog. This is amazing.
Help me on the front and I'll get out. Get down. No.
Tracy, we can't cuff you on the front. Get down.
Quit.
Get down.
Man, I'm not. Let me talk.
Chin out.
Just let me
Out.
talk with somebody.
Chin out.
Just let me talk. Let me talk with somebody.
Chin
please.
foos.
Let me talk.
You
with
talking to
somebody.
me right here, but you staying right there.
That dog is not listening to
Chin foos.
shit.
Foos. Chin foos.
Oh, is this embarrassing?
Stay right there, Tracy.
I can't do nothing, Chelsea.
Yeah, he's not. Again, if this was truly a deadly force warranted situation, when he goes from his hands up to his hands down, you could shoot because you can articulate. I didn't know if he was going for his weapon or whatnot, but they didn't do a pat down, didn't do a search. It's highly unlikely, even though you have to err on the side of caution. This is why I'm like, I'm 75-25. Yeah, that's right. 75-25 for my math, MAPH. That she's 75 still. This guy could be dangerous, but 25% of me is like, you know, this guy's not fucking armed. You know, he's just some fucking country bumpkin hillbilly who's out doing whatever with his ATV, and you stopped him because whatever, and you have a history with him. So you know, you probably know he's not dangerous. But this is that, you know, I'd love to see, and you could look it up. What's the population of Homerville? And then what's the crime rate? And then what are the crimes there? Are these 2 cops that are just like, man, this is something to do exciting on a, you know, whatever, 11 o'clock in the morning?
You know they coming, and it's about to be a nasty fight, right? So stop. Just let us handcuff you and walk up.
This cop, this guy here, dear God, he needs to be doxxed as much as she does, so that if he ever gets, like, if he left the department, where somebody else, you need to know to stay the fuck away from this. And if this guy says he's coming to back you up, you say, no, send me another car. Send me another car. You know, this is insane.
Up there like a good ass man, dude. Please. I'm asking you.
And she has got him. I mean, I'm still blown away that she's got her. He is down range this entire time. Why doesn't he look at her and go, put your fucking gun away? I'm right down range of this. But you know what? Maybe he needs to take a couple rounds.
Youngins, stop doing this shit. Quit coming closer to me. Quit coming. Your name.
Yeah, there's those commands. Don't come closer to me. Do not put your hands in your pockets, sir. That same shit, because you get it on video then, and she gives that commands, and when she lights them up, we know why. Yep.
Cool off, man. No, just leave. I'm not gonna run. I can't run nowhere.
Now, what if that dog went off and somebody's walking back there and the dog goes and attacks someone? This is a fucking shit show. This is this is 2021, right? How are they still having these problems? It just blows me away.
Quit walking closer to me. Quit.
I'm over here.
Now, let me point this out. When people say, all right, well, what can you do in this situation? Because you can't shoot him, clearly. The taser's not working. You fucking run at him and knock him the fuck down and take him into custody. Like 2 cops who are expected to do it. He's out of breath. Now you're giving him all this time to recover. Fuck it. You know what? You go high, I'll go high, you go low. Take him out, tackle him, and you better start beating the shit out of him lawfully in the context of what you're allowed to do if he's resisting, and put him in cuffs. This is a standoff. And if anything, I mean, I am hoping to God that other male cops save her. It's like, why? If this is county, there could be a backup of 30, 40, 50, 60 minutes away, another squad car. But if nothing works, taser doesn't work, she had the baton out, that doesn't work. He doesn't give a shit about the gun. And then pepper spray didn't work. Guess what? All those tools made you guys weak as cops over the fucking decades. We now have pussy police on patrol who can't fucking do the job. So ultimately, if somebody says, what do? Dude, you Goldberg spear this motherfucker, take him right down, and you better start cranking on those arms and get him in cuffs.
Austin, get out my line of sight. Because if I have to shoot him, I don't want to hit you.
Oh, she just now realizes that. Hit him or something.
I'm not.
This fucking cop's got the taser in one hand and these little pink handcuffs dangling in the other. Shit, and shove me in it, man.
I'm asking you to just give up so we don't have to do this. You about to turn this into a big fight, dude, and you about to get tased a whole lot more.
I want to see something.
We don't have to or something.
I'm not.
I'm asking you to just give up so we
I can't tell from the angle if her finger's on the trigger or not.
Don't have to do this.
It should not be. There is no reason why her finger should be on the trigger right now.
You about to turn this into a big fight, dude, and you about to get tased a whole lot more. I'm not going. Then get down on your stomach before they get here, because you know it's going to be bad, and you know what it's going to turn into. Tracy, talk.
Can you imagine? He's going to get bad before they get here. And I don't know if this is EMS or backup coming in. Just more proof she can't do her job.
To me, man. Get on the damn ground. Quit walking towards me. 10-9.
All that time? He did that because he didn't want to be embarrassed because he saw a backup coming up. All that fucking time, you useless sack of shit.
Get him, Chan. Chan, boost. Chan, boost. Chan, 9.
5, 4. I'm gonna lock your motherfucking.
He's fighting when you go to put him in handcuffs, Touchdown. Just that skitty mess.
You fucking dog, man.
Quit or I'm gonna shoot you. Resist or quit. Quit or.
Well, now you put your dog in that position, bitch. You knew the dog wouldn't bite. If this guy breaks that dog's fucking neck, that's on you.
I don't want to shoot you. Resist or quit. Quit or I'm gonna.
What?
Resist or quit, she said. Yeah, I heard that. Because she has no oxygen going to her brain. She can't think clearly.
Yeah. No. Right now?
It's her fucking. This looks like a drop holster. I used to wear one. Did she fucking unbuckle that to sit down? Oh, this is so embarrassing.
Okay, at the end, you see.
All right, I got to see if there's more. There's not. I thought it says cop shoots man for walking away. I didn't see any. Let me hear what he has to say here.
Her gun belt just laying on the ground.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yeah, I don't. Well, they clearly didn't shoot him, but unless I missed that.
You fucking dog, man.
Quit or I'm gonna shoot you. Resist or quit. Quit or I'm gonna. I don't want to shoot you. Resist or quit. Quit or I'm gonna.
What?
Yeah, resist or quit. So far, no shots have been fired. Take a look here.
Yeah. No. Right now?
Somebody else said in the comment section of the video, original video, when you click on it, it's unavailable because I guess they said that there was a shot, and I don't know where that's at. I mean, bottom line, if you look at all of this in this context, and this video, again, if you want to take a look at it for his breakdown and see what he has to say, this is Cop Shoots Man for Walking Away, and it's by We the People University. I mean, if he was shot by anybody, even by the backup who showed up, 100%, it was these two cops who escalated this. Escalation of force is not always no, let me say this properly. Escalation of force is always at the subject's initiation. But the problem is the cop has a considerable hand in what the subject thinks they can or can't do, which escalates that. You just saw a prime example of two police officers who serve no purpose, and they should not be on the street. If they still are to this day, whatever town employs them, shame on you. Fucking shame on you. You're a disgrace to this fucking profession. And then, my God, who says they go through this? I'm a good cop. I should stay and do it. No, you should resign. Actually, it's unbelievable. Yeah, this was embarrassing. It's just more proof that females should not be cops. It's more proof that we have shitty, out of shape, fucking scumbag male cops who can't do their job, and it endangers the public. It's as serious as that. And I mean, shit. Thanks, Joey, for sending me this. This was extremely embarrassing to watch. And it is what it is. If you guys want to send any videos my way, go ahead and send it to Officer Dominick Izzo at gmail.com, or you can text me a video to 708-982-0974. No more female cops. It's time to get rid of them. It is what it is. I'll see you guys in the next video. If you want the truth about the mindset of police, how they do what they do, why and when they do it, and why they keep doing it, then subscribe to the channel and check out all the videos I've done on this subject. Join me live every Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern. We watch a video together, and then you call in. Do you agree? Do you disagree? How can we change cop culture together? Getting a hold of me is easy, 708-982-0974, or send me an email to officerdominickizzo at gmail.com. Guys, you can support the police and still remember you have rights. Don't talk to the police. Keep your mouth shut. Remember, fish only get caught when they open their mouths. Thanks for the support to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video.